Okay, so here's homework number 3. It's homework number 3 from Unit 1. And I'm going to show you how to do number 10 here. So 3, 6, 4, 5, and 5, 0, 6. So let's do just these first two. We'll just add them up here. 6 and 5 makes 11, but I can't do 11. We're in base 7 here. So in base 7, you're never going to see a 7 or more, huh? So what do you do with 11? 11 is really carry. Now when you carry, how much are you carrying? Well, in base 7, you're carrying 7. So if you carry away 7, that leaves 4. So that 11, let me go back here, that 11, so this one, which really represents 7 and 4, do you see what happened there? Again, 5 and 6 is 11, but we have to carry. We're never going to see an 11, so we got to carry away that 1, but that 1 represents 7. Because remember how the place values go? The 1's place, the 7's place, the 49's, you go times 7, times 7. Remember how that works? So this is the 1's place. This is the 7's place. So when I write 1 here in the next place over, that represents 7. So I carried away 7 from the 11, and that leaves 4 left over. Then you add the next column. 1 and 4 and 0, that's just 5. We don't need to carry there. Next column, 6 and 5 is 11. Again, carry away, that represents 7, leaves 4 behind. Whenever you carry, the 1 you're carrying really represents 7 when you're in base 7. So that's the trick on carrying and borrowing. Whenever you carry or borrow, you're always carrying or borrowing the base number. So that 1 is really 7. Take 7 from 11, you're left with 4. And then 3 and 1 make 4. So 4, 4, 5, 4. Now we've got the 4, 4, 5, 4. And the final leg of this journey is we're going to subtract 2, 3, 5, 6, base 7. Okay? Now let's take away 6 from 4. You can't take 6 from 4, you've got to borrow. So go to this 5, make it 4. But in our base 10 system, I would put a 1 because the 4 would become 14. I just added 10 to it. But that's what we do in base 10. I'm in base 7. So when I borrow, I'm not going to put a 1 in front, adding 10 to the number, making it go from 4 to 14, which adds 10 to it. Instead, I'm going to add 7 to it, so it'll become 11. Does that make sense? Again, when you're in base 7, whenever you borrow or carry, you're borrowing or carrying the base amount, base 7. So I borrowed 7. On top of the 4 makes 11. Now 11 minus 6 is 5. Now I can't take 4 minus 5, so I got to borrow. Borrow from the 4, make it a 3, and now what am I going to do? I'm going to borrow how much? 7. Add 7 to the 4 that's already there, becomes 11. You see, when I borrowed 7 because I'm in base 7. Now 11 minus 5 is 6, 3 minus 3 is 0, 4 minus 2 is 2. 2, 0, 6, 5. So the trick is whenever you're carrying or borrowing, you're carrying or borrowing 7.